G'day everyone, hope you're well. Alright, let's have a look at our Hobby Boss 148 ME262. Hobby Boss do many variants of the 262. This one is the Night Fighter, the B-1a slash U1. There's your scheme on the side of the box. Alright, well, let's see, I'll have a looky. So, you being the Night one, it's got the black underside with the mottling on top, two-seater. So, you got two choices, a little bit different. Quite a bit, I guess, with your mottling on top is a bit, this one's got little circles, kind of random and a bit different on the side of the fuselage compared to that one. But basically you're the same colours used. As I mentioned, they do, I don't know if they do all the variants, but I know they do an awful lot of them, and I have built a couple, and I can tell you it is a good kit and cheap. Pretty sure, I think it's only around 30 Australian dollars, thereabouts, up and down depending on which version you buy. Anyway, enough waffling. So there's your sprue map. You get a metal nose weight with the 262 from Hobby Boss to help get that nose on the ground so it's not a tail sitter. So start with the cockpit tub and seat area. Quite busy, but they're giving you the call out colours along the way, what it is, so that's a good thing. And you're up into the gun deck and the nose section, the guns together. Out of the box, does the job, looks like a gun. No doubt there's aftermarket that if you want to improve that aspect visually, you could. And then on to painting the interior of the fuselage halves. There's a few bits that go in either side of them, and then you're putting in the cockpit tub, the gun deck, nose gear section, bulkhead, and these parts from memory you don't see them, so, but anyway, I didn't mention that to you. Nose gear going together there, and then you're onto the engine, the cells, and the wings and the gear bay. So there's a bit of internals for the main gear bay, and then the nose cover, nose cone. Some more gear going in for the cockpit area. So that's for the rear seat radio or whatever it is for him, and your antenna going on the spine, so that they give you the building. They show you the option, you got the doors open or the panels open so you can see the guns, which it does look nice displayed like that, but you don't have to. You can shut them if you want. And this one being Night Fighter's got the nose antenna radar system on it, whatever it is. And then you're onto your main gear bay. You got another pieces going on the other side, the pitot antenna underneath, and you got the nose gear door going on right towards the end, and a couple of panels under the nose, drop tanks, rockets, and you're done. Same as the cockpit, or the canopy, sorry, for this, the 262s. Generally they've got them displayed open, but I'm pretty sure you can have them shut if you want. Oh, it did. So I need a new blade. I've broken the tip. So no issues, I can tell you. Like I've mentioned many times though, where that tape is may create a problem when they lift. When you put them in water, sometimes it doesn't lift properly off where that tape is, but they'll go down fine. Never had problems with Hobby Boss decals. I'm just going on what's on top here, which is the wings. Oh, and I just got counted. That's no good. Luckily, Hobby Boss packed them extremely well. So you don't see, you won't see that. You can see up inside, but you won't see that surface. But that's got really nice, for my liking anyway, nice details. Heaps on that bottom wing, lower wing section. Really nice. And your stabilizers. I'll do the clear part last. Alright. So, really nice wheels, but again, halves, so when you glue them together, you clean up the seam join, you're going to lose the tread, but this is the diamond pattern, so you just run a razor saw along the pattern and you can rescribe it back in, so that will work on that style of design for a tyre. And the nose gears they're easy to put back into. They're just a line every 5-6 mil. There's two options though for your nose gear. So see what the call outs were in your instructions. All good, nice. There's a bit of flash on that. That's just those two parts, but it's unusual. I don't see flash in Hobby Boss much. And your instrument panel, so you got a decal that goes over that. Again, it's good enough if you just want to do an out of box build, but of course you'll be able to do aftermarket if you want. Nice details there. These, for me, are a good, if I want to do a build to sell, you have to think of something that, well, I don't normally, but if you want to build something to sell, you got to build something that will be popular, and ME262s fit the bill. That's your, I won't take it, that's a bit of white metal, goes up in the nose gear section. So that's your gear bay. But still, I can't remember now. The one I think I built two, but I can't remember if that's sufficient. So I'd still check when you dry fit it with that in to make sure that's enough. I can't remember if that is enough or not. There's your engine nacelles, intake fans in the rear end. So there'll be, obviously, depending which variant you buy, there'll be different sprues. This is the gun deck area and the nose cone, gun cover. So you got two here. There you got the one's got 2 guns and that one's got 4 guns. So again, depending on which version you're building. The gun belts are lacking though. They don't have much in detail. It was the bulkhead, rear of the cockpit. Drop tanks and pylons, unfortunately they are 2 halves. The guns, like I said, they suffice for a display in 1/48 scale, but if you want to up the detail, you can go aftermarket. I'm sure, I haven't looked, but it's a popular aircraft, so I'd imagine there's aftermarket available. So that was the that's your gun covers on the upper nose, and they were the ones underneath. That's the ejection port for the brass. And that's the plastic version of the weighted metal piece. If you don't want to put the metal piece in, you can just add your own nose weight. This is the rockets. Again, they suffice in 48 scale. Alright, last sprue before we look at the clear parts. So, there you go. So this is the tub for the cockpit. Your antenna. Just be careful getting them off when you cut them off the sprue. Even them, you could probably get aftermarket. I know I have seen metal nose antenna like that. I'm not sure though if it was for the 262 or one of the other German aircraft. So even though you got the seam joint to clean up, this is easy to put back in because it's just a panel line of rivets, so nothing too hard to replace. Alright, both out. One. How good is it that they can take the time to properly pack a kit? Why can't everyone do that? As the norm for Hobby Boss, it's extremely clear. Your windscreen and main canopy, again all nice and clear. And Fortunately, this one does not have a centre seam, so no clean up required. I don't know why they can't do that in all their kits, but anyway. So there you go. Just sit them there. Like I said, it's a good kit. I haven't built the night one, but I know it'll go together because I've built other variants, and the only difference is the antenna and the two-seater. So very good kit, and if you want to build something cheap and it's a very nice finished product, then have a go at one of Hobby Boss's ME262s. Like I said, they're around 30 Australian dollars. That's pretty bloody cheap this day and age. Alright, photos to follow. Thanks for watching.